What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So in this video, it's kind of exciting right now. And the reason why it's exciting is because there's actually something that's proposed. And, I've heard some talks that Democrats are supposed to unveil their new proposal, their total stimulus package proposal. And it's really interesting because I just seen an article on Politico about it, and I wanted to dive right into it just to, I guess show my support in some way, but then also get kind of upset because it's not what I thought. But before I start, make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I do a giveaway. Check it out up in the cards to know more about it and how to enter it. So I wanted to go over this article on Politico because first, I was excited when I seen that they were going to basically release their plan, their proposal, and what they want to spend money on. So that's something I was excited about. I was expected to see something of more of a highball game when it comes to stimulus checks, but I was kind of disappointed in that area. But then as you see some other areas that they're really allocating this money to, it kind of makes sense. But then again, there are people that are really struggling. So they could use $2,000 per month, $1,000 per month, anything per month. So let's go ahead and dive into this plan. I have the article up. It's very difficult right now. I'm actually sending my computer back. So this is my computer here. I need to send it back because it's kind of messed up. So it's really tough for me to edit the right way. So hopefully this comes out okay. But I'm going to get into this article here. So Nancy Pelosi unveils the new $3 trillion coronavirus relief plan, basically the new stimulus package, the new CARES Act. And let's dive into the details. So apparently President Donald Trump and Republicans object to the Democratic proposal, basically saying that it hasn't been enough time since they got the first check, and you have to really evaluate the situation, after everybody has received their money. And the thing is, everybody would have received their money a long time ago if it was set up the right way, and it wasn't. So that's kind of his fault, his administration's fault, the IRS's fault. That's their fault, really. They should be getting this money out to people in a timely fashion. It's literally a full month from when the first person got their check, and we're still missing people getting their money by 50 million Americans, at least. So that's one big point, but they object against it, and I understand what they mean, but it would make sense if they got the checks out first, then they can say that. But if they haven't gotten all the checks out, then you're just basically making people struggle. If people that did get the checks still need more money, then it kind of makes sense to give them more money so they can get back on their feet, especially since they lost their jobs. But anyways, let's get into what the plan really entails. Because if you look at all of this, you're just going to go through exactly what happened and, the fight back and forth and what they're proposing and all that stuff. So I wanted to get into what this plan actually puts forth, and then, we can talk about it here. So in this plan, $875 billion would go towards state and local governments, which is a good thing because it's what they're fighting for a long time, to be able to bail out any states that really didn't plan out the right way. It also includes $20 billion for each tribal nation and U.S. territories, $75 billion for mortgage relief, $100 billion in assistance for renters, $25 billion for the U.S. Postal Service, $3.6 to shore up elections. It would also include another round of $1,200 stimulus checks for adults, making up to $75,000 a year. The good thing about this, I know it's kind of sour news, and you're upset because it's not $2,000 a month, or it's not $1,000 a month. It's not money over an extended period of time because you don't know how long this crisis is going to go. But a good thing about this is that kids will receive the same amount instead of $500. So if you have a qualifying child, you'll get $1,200 for that child as well. So technically a household of 3 would get $3,600, which would be a really good thing for a lot of people. Now, I don't see anything on a cap, but I'm not looking at the full bill, so that might include it as well. And it would also include $10 billion in small business funding, which, I understand why it's a small amount for small businesses. Look how much we had in the PPP loans. Like, we had an extensive amount when it comes to that. Now, this wouldn't help out literally everybody. It didn't help out everybody with the PPP loans, but this would help out a good portion who didn't receive any type of funding. But this is basically the whole package here. It's giving you a lot in different areas. Now, will this pass the way it is? I can imagine that since they put all these highball figures out of $2,000 per month, it makes sense to dig into $1,200 for one more check for everyone. And I don't know the full qualifications when it comes to getting the $1,200 check. Hopefully it's a lot easier than we did with the first one, because obviously, like I said in the beginning of the video, we're a month into it, a month from receiving the checks, from the first people that received the checks, and people are still not getting their checks yet, 50 million Americans. So this is absolutely insane. But here, I'm kind of disappointed with what they're doing for everyday Americans. But when it comes to state and local governments, I can understand you really need that funding in there. Now, I would have liked to see something like close to $1,000 a month for certain people, or something else. I don't really know how to take out all of the people that don't necessarily need it. But this is an update for May the 13th. I wanted to break this down because it's really interesting to be able to have this proposed. Do I think it's going to pass this way? It seems like there's a lot of bailing out of a lot of places rather than what, Republicans want, which is, get people back to work, give them tax cuts so that they do get back to work. I don't think giving people a $1,200 check will basically tell them, or make them want to work from home like unemployment will. Unemployment, a lot of people are saying, I don't want to go back to work because I'm making more on unemployment than if I go back to work. Now, that's a horrible mindset, but why don't you give them an incentive to go back to work, basically saying, hey, we're going to give you this $1,200, but if you go back to work, there's going to be no problem there. You're still going to get the $1,200. Or if you go back to work, you're still going to get $1,000 per month. When people see that, they think of more of an opportunity to make more money. It's not, oh, well, I'm going to sit back and be lazy. It's, oh, I can get $1,000 and I can get an extra $1,000, working. Oh, sign me up type of thing. So that's the way that I'm thinking about it. I don't know exactly how people are going to think because I am not those people. I think the way I do, but other people think the way they do. And this is just really interesting to see, and I'm glad that they released this information, and I'm excited to see exactly what Republicans think of it, and if anything gets passed that's close to it. But it seems like they totally ditched the $2,000 per month. I don't think that's ever coming back. Anything that's going to be a retroactive pay, I don't think that's coming back. So it's literally just going to be the point to where they're proposing one more check. Give us one more check, please. That's what they're doing. So let me know what you think of the proposal. Let me know if you think it's a good idea. Obviously, you would like to see $2,000 per month, but do you think that there needs to be some snipping of billions of dollars here to go here? Let me know what you think, and I'm excited to hear what you have to think. But that's my video, guys. Make sure you hit the like button on this video. Also hit the subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And I do a giveaway every week, so make sure you enter that giveaway, and all you have to do is watch the video up in the cards and you'll see exactly how you enter that giveaway. But I'm gonna have to get out of here, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.